Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Garden Fairy. In the last video, we went through and we worked with Irileth and some of the Whiterun guards, and we defeated the dragon that was attacking the tower just outside of the city. We were granted the title of Thane of Whiterun, and we were given a weapon from his armory, and it is the Axe of Whiterun. This Axe of Whiterun is a two-handed weapon. I tend to use single-handed weapons. So that way I can use my spells too. What I am doing in here is gathering as much food as I can and making it to where I have enough to be able to go through and get a few things and try and get things started on getting the house. We have just under, well, I can't really say just under 1,000 gold, but we have just over 930 gold for the to go towards the house. Now, I'm only going to take one of these so that I can see whether or not I'll be able to do anything with them, because I don't remember. And what we're doing is we're going through and we are going to collect everything around here that we can without getting in trouble. Some of this stuff we're going to sell, others we aren't. Ooh. Remember to check everything. Now in Whiterun, there are a few different things. I don't like this part. There are a few different areas, I should say, where we have to go right here in the city in order to get what we need. To go through and finish this elaborate ancient, I believe it's an ancient crown. And what we need to do is we need to collect a bunch of mysterious gems. And in order to collect them, quite a bit of them have to be stolen, but once we have them, you know, we keep them. over here. Food is gonna help. Alright, now I'm gonna snag the kettle because we're gonna see whether or not that's going to actually sell. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going up this way and we're going to explore. And what we need to do is we need to go into the Jarl's quarters. And the reason we need to go into the Jarl's quarters is because he's got the first gem that we are going to be getting. They look just like this, and you want to take the unusual gems. We can go through here and see what is actually around here that we can take. Because once we become Thane, it means that we have certain freedoms, especially because we helped Skyrim. Well, in general, yes. But we helped Whiterun. And because we helped Whiterun, we get to take a few things. And the gods just stay there. See, the entire time I was around. And when I took the unusual gem, that guard was there. I don't do this.
There's been talk amongst the gods that you are dragonborn, but such a thing, surely that's not possible.
I don't normally do this, but well, at least you know, I do it early in the game, but I don't really do it too much after that. I don't remember being in this room. Remember, be very, very, very careful about what you take. doing something like this, don't rush through.
I've got your back.
Now, the books that
What
we
do you want me to carry?
grabbed, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give to him. After we're done completely,
You lead, I'll follow.
as far as grabbing books, then what we're going to be doing...
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
is we're gonna check, see which ones are doubled. And then what's doubled is going to be sold in order to make some money. Neither one of those are red. I don't suggest walking around here with weapons drawn. You don't want to tick anybody off here in Whiterun. Whiterun is a needed city, and the idea of making it to where everyone is mad at you for one reason or another, it's completely and totally ridiculous, and it does not help you. Not at all. Phew. Pardon me. Allergies. Now we've been through 2 rooms. We've gotten one.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard. If a dragon attacks, well, then it'd be a different story.
And we've got one unusual gem. Pardon me. Now we just need to finish going through and see what all we can snag. Now remember, there are limits to what you can actually take. And you have to pay attention. So do not zoom through.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare.
And the display cases, bad idea to open. Do a quick save once you get down here. If we really wanted to, we could go down here And it takes us right here. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this took us to the storage cellar. Could also be the, part of the barracks. Or kitchen storage. It's like the pantry. I'll go ahead and just take that wooden plate. Gerda?
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take my duties as seriously as the Jarl himself takes his.
Quite interesting.
If my cleaning gets in your way, just say the word and I'll be off.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
We're gonna start with books.
What do you want me to
Actually, we're
carry?
gonna add more down to miscellaneous.
Lead on.
This here is dry. Well, hello.
the barrels and stuff like this is normally a safe bet. I think this might actually be the Whispering Lady door. I don't remember. Yep. Old wooden door requires a key. We can't do anything with this until we have a quest. So I know exactly where we are. Okay, now we're gonna go back over here to the cooking spigot. Well, spit. That's what it says. Okay, that's this section. The Jarl's section. And we are getting ready to get the main hall. I always find it kind of funny that they don't stop me. It's really quite interesting. And really, there's only been one book that
If we kill the dragon once, we can do it again. With your help, of course.
found that actually ends up working, so. Kind of lost my train of thought there, I apologize. Ah. No, I don't want to sit down. Stop sitting down. Check here. Now see, square below where it says take all is white, but here we have a red. Have to be very, very careful. Alright. There is that area. So, what we're going to do now, so we don't end up forgetting,
I've got your back.
we are
What
going
do you want me to carry?
to grab some things from Fendal. We'll grab all of these. Because we want to make sure that we don't have doubles. And yes, it would technically be easier if we just went ahead and tried to give him everything. But see, here's the problem with that. We go to do that. He gets to a certain point and everything is going to, it's going
You lead,
to
I'll follow.
gray out and not allow us to give him anything else. So we have to keep ourselves over encumbered for that part in order to make sure that it all works. So what we're going to do over in here is we're heading to the Arcane Enchanter. We don't want to disenchant this, but we do want to see which ones we have. We got frost damage and fortified destruction. We don't need those. So, let's see. I'm gonna go over this way. And I actually want to see what this looks like. That actually looks pretty cool. So I end up keeping this. Alright. And that literally is the Novice Robes of Destruction and Alteration. Now, I use a lot, and I mean a lot, of destruction spells and health spells. But I also use a lot of conjuration. So, the fact that I have both of these really does help quite a bit. And with how I have her going and everything, I think this is really going to end up helping. Although it's not going to do a whole lot with her armor. As her armor rating, as you can see, is down to 7. So the fact that I'm going to have her set as a battle mage is something that I've never done before. And it comes with all the new stuff that I had downloaded from the Creation Club. And the fact that I get to actually do a battle mage, I think, is amazing. The only thing I think that would end up making this better is being able to add, like, I guess you can say, overrobe armor to provide a little bit more of a protection. So, like, I don't know, leather shoulder pads, or the beta bracers. Just something that would be much, much better. Because I can give her the boots, and I can give her bracers if I choose, which I'm going to. And I can give her the headwear to where it would work that way. I could even enchant the Nordic ring. And honestly, I think that's what I'm more than likely going to end up doing, just to provide a little bit more protection on top of her robes, because honestly, I love the way this looks, and I'm going to try to get her all the way through as a battle mage. The only thing is, when I go through and I do the work for Hircine, I might end up using the armor that Hircine gives longer than just to show you, because that's honestly my favorite armor so far in the game. Anyway, here we go. Sorry for talking your ear off. Okay, now go through over here. I'm gonna keep her in that. And let's see. Oh, we got some Restore Magicka. Restore Stamina. Resist Magic. Resist Frost. Fortify Conjuration. Discovered effects for the Hanging Moss. That is awesome. Alright. We can go ahead and quit alchemy. We just need to find Fendal, which is more than likely over here. Yes, he's in bed. I don't like waking people up, especially in real life, but we need to get our game going. So,
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
now we're gonna go through all of this. What's it mean to be Dragonborn?
I don't know much. Only the old tales about the ancient heroes who would use the voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim. They say the emperors used to be Dragonborn, but that all ended when Martin died during the Oblivion Crisis. The Greybeards can tell you much more than I can. They're the masters of the way of the voice, and taught Tiber Septim himself.
What do you know about shouts?
Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales. Shouting is an ancient form of magic, the use of one's voice to project their power. If you can shout, you need to go see the Greybeards. They'll know what to do.
How do you enchant weapons and armor?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the Arcane Enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the Arcane Enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Excuse me. We're gonna skip the question asking what he's got for sale for the time being. Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
I'll deliver the frost salts for you. Or, do I look like a courier to you? I never use the bottom one. I do not like to be rude, especially in real life. And I try to play the game the way I would actually personally handle the situations. So I'm going with, I'll deliver the frost salts for you.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Where can I learn more about magic?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
Excuse me. Do you have allegiance to the Imperials? No. Do you owe allegiance to the Imperials? I apologize.
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
What are the duties of a court wizard?
I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day. It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
Have you executed any dragons?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure.
No, encountered.
Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
I should have remembered that it's not executed, but yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't, and it is kind of a funny blooper. Now we're gonna ask him what he's got for sale.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Check his apparel. Bound battle axe, sword, calm, candlelight. Ooh. Choking grasp. Clairvoyance, conjure familiar, flame matriarch, courage, elemental bolt, elemental flare, fast healing, fear, fire rune, fire bolt, flames, frost wound, frostbite, fury, healing, healing hands, ice spike, lesser ward, lightning bolt, lightning rune, mage light, muffle, oak flesh, raise zombies, reanimate corpse, soul trap, sparks, steadfast ward, stone flesh, strangulation, turn lesser undead, and soul gems. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to we're gonna grab a couple spells that we're going to need. I'm gonna grab that one as well. There's a reason I'm going through and spending the gold here. We still have an entire upstairs to go through. Let's see. Battle axe, bound sword. Because I have decided to make her a battle mage, we need to get all the spells.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
What do you want me to carry?
Books.
Lead on.
There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Remember, mind is... Oh! Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the
I'm right
rest of
behind
the
you.
great warriors?
What do you want me to carry?
Alright, now, I'm gonna give him those. Well, that. I'm gonna keep those on. I'm gonna be selling those. He did not want those. And I don't think he wanted the potions either. It's the miscellaneous. And I gotta get to where I can sell
You lead, I'll
those.
follow.
Check again.
Yes? I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Double check. Nope, he didn't want those. And he didn't want anything else.
Until next time.
Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go through here. See if there's anything here that we can actually take. And it doesn't appear that there is. Because we're walking kind of slow from being over encumbered. I'm not going to bother with that at the moment. And let's see. This is all we have time for right now. Oh, whoops. So I will catch you in the next video. Remember, it is okay to game. It is okay to be a gamer. Just don't let it take over your life. Happy gaming, everybody.